Ogode. When I was growing up, I used to love singing. I remember we had a band. We used to call it band in the mango tree. Then got band and I used to play on the mango tree on top of my friend's house. Yeah, my friend's name was Kondwani. So we used to love to play most of these folk songs, for when we were kids. Lots of them. And Oh God stood out because it's one of the songs that we abused and we made remixes of it, like I don't know. I used to make guitars, back in the days. I would use, did you know the cover bottles, those triangular? Like, you know what I mean, right? Yes, the cross section was triangular, those ones. We used to make guitars with those. So I used to play this song a lot, Oh God, Oh God. And it reminded me of the friendship I used to enjoy when I was growing up. I had a very close relationship with my friends, lots of them. And we were playing football together, we were making wire cars together, we were riding bicycles together. We were growing like that. And some of them have kept on playing music together up to now. So Oh God to me is a symbol of friendship because it's a song that I used to sing when we were young. But again, the song in itself talks about nsima anapika. Someone who cooks nsima for you is not anyone. If you're not buying it, but someone who is cooking nsima for you is someone who's close to you. But if they decide to cook the nsima without ndio, the way nsima, you can't eat it without anything else. But if a friend of yours cooks nsima without ndio, that hurts. So in the song, I was just trying to borrow that analogy to say, when a friend steps on your door, it's different when someone else just steps on your door. When it's a friend, the pain is different because only a friend can cause that kind of pain. At the same time, I was also talking about the beauty of friends. If you are together and you're working together, there's also this whole feeling of belonging and like you feel like you're part of something. So, well, I think as a human being, yeah, it has happened to me so many times. I felt that, but also at the same time, not to paint myself as an angel, I have betrayed people, and I've also seen the kind of pain I've caused from my actions. So yes, something that has happened in my life so many times and from both angles. As a victim and I was also as a perpetrator, I have disappointed my friends before. I have let them down before. And same thing. Only a friend can betray a friend. It applies to me too. So yes, it's something that's happened in my life before. Honestly speaking, I think this is one of the songs that has taken me so long. If I can count the years correctly, maybe 6 years. And not because every day I was working on the song, don't get me wrong. I'm a kind of person who, if I'm working on something and I'm not feeling it, I leave it aside. I put it in a proper place and leave it aside for later. So I love to do that. In 2015, when I was traveling in China with my friends, we toured China with Mafirika band. So it was me, Amos, Jambota, Ikwanga, and Mjura. And we traveled, and Charlie Maede, who was the guy who had organized the tour, very good guy, sharp guy, and I remember very technologically sharp as well. So he made all these e-tickets, and we never knew about these things until we went to China. So this guy, when we were traveling, it reminded me, because I grew up with Charlie. I remember even his first guitar, he got it from me. So he was one friend of mine that I've always looked back and I've said, wow, we have come a long way. But traveling, I started playing around with different tunings of guitars. I play a standard tuning like many other people back here. But when I went there, I met this guy from Zambia. His name was Madalitso Njovu. And he was very fluent in Chinese. I remember he was the guy who was introducing us in shows. And people would be surprised, hey, how does he speak so well? They thought he came with us, but we met him there. Now this guy was playing very complicated guitars. Well, okay, because I have already tuned this, but this is what I would say. If people would know a guitar to be tuned like E A D G B E, but this one is not like that. This one is D A D G A D. So that's like the difference. So I started experimenting with all these different tunings, and because I've loved experimenting, I started creating these patterns. When I was sleeping, after playing around all night, and I slept, I woke up humming, oh God, in my head. And I was like, what would it sound like if I played it on the guitar? I didn't retune my guitar back to standard tuning. So I started messing around, and I remember people like waking up and sleeping again, like I was making so much noise. But I kept playing and playing, and I started creating this tune. Until later on, I came up with the tune, but with no words. So it has taken me so long to decide what words I put in it. So, yeah, it kind of took me a while, but because I was just leaving it for later. Okay, the tune that I had before the words. So this is how it used to sound before the words. This tune, I've had it for years, and I've had it for years, just like this, and I've just been playing it and playing, asking myself, asking God to say, what do I say in this? What will this communicate? But every time, friendship came to my mind, until this phrase came to me. I've loved to sing it. It used to be part of a song that I loved, I grew up listening to. Only a friend can betray a friend. A stranger has nothing to gain. It's part of a song that I grew up listening to, and I was like, that's what the song should talk about. Yeah. Okay. Gresham is one person I respect so much. He's musically very well informed, and is a great pianist. But the reason why I went to him, I went to play the song to him, is because I knew that he reads music, and I also, because I had created the song on the guitar with very strange tuning, and I didn't know what I was playing, like technically, nothing. Like, I just didn't know what I couldn't explain it to anyone. Or if I were to write it down, I wouldn't write it down, because even the chords are strange chords. I've never played this chord. Actually, this is the only song I play in this tuning. So I was like, how do I even explain this song? So I went to him to understand what I was playing. So I said, I have a song, but I don't know what I'm playing. I don't know the chords I'm playing. I don't know what the progression is really. I don't know what it is. So I played it to him. He was like, wow, I like it. Have you thought about recording it? I said, no. But do you think we can record it? He said, yeah, we can record it. So we recorded it. If you listen to the releases I've made, there's a video and an audio. The video is just an acoustic version. It's me and him. That's the way we made the song. I made that song. I finished it. I played the guitar, and he said, I'm going to lay some pianos on it. And he laid some pianos, sent it to me. I was like, wow, I love this. It's one song that I knew that not many of my fans will relate to. I should also say that quickly. I knew that many people who are used to seeing me play the jivey kind of stuff would be like, oh, okay, yeah. I knew that, but I also wanted to release something that was in my heart. I wanted to release something that should, before anyone should tell me how it should come out, I should just take it out. This is the way it is in my inside me. So that's what I did. That's how Gresham came in. And I don't know if I can just continue to say that was not it. After we released it, I was listening to the song like over and over again. I said, I love this acoustic version, but I think we should have another one. Now I started remembering all my friends who had been saying, Faith, at some point we should work on something together. I started remembering one by one. One of them was Amos. I said, oh, okay, Amos Mlolo. I called him. He was in SA that time. So I said, Amos, you remember you said you wanted to work on something with me? He said, yeah. I said, I have a song. Okay, send it. I sent it to him. So I told Gresham, I said, let's find a drummer and a bass player. The second person was LV. Now, LV, I had only met him once. He came to play for Wambali. LV stays in Zambia. And we met, and I said, I had seen his videos, and I thought he was this pompous, one of those. The dude is just too good. And I thought, you are unapproachable kind of, people. But when I met him, he was this quiet, laid back guy, chilled down to earth. I was like, what? This is LV? I went to him and said, LV, at some point, I said, I would love to work with you at some point. He said, yeah, definitely. We can share files while I'm in Zambia. We can. I said, yeah, cool. The usual stuff we say when we meet with artists. Yeah, we share stuff. It ends there. But anyway, it didn't end there. I called him at some point, but it was, I think, maybe a year after we talked. And then I said, LV, I have a song. You said you could play some bass guitar for me at some point. He said, yeah, cool. This is even a good time. I'm not very busy. So I sent it to him. So now, this is what happened. I sent it to Amos, and then I sent it to LV. These people worked without hearing what the other person had done. But, oh my God, when we brought the whole thing together, I was like, what? Everyone understood the song in a way that LV played bass like he had heard what Amos was going to play. And Amos was playing drum like he had already heard what LV was going to play. I mean, me and Gresham, we were just like, this is what we were missing. Because initially we had laid some studio drums in it. We removed all of it. Yeah. But, I was like, I think there's so much that has gone into this song. From the way it developed, from the people we have involved. I said, I'm going to take a step further. Now, while I was touring in the UK, I went to this other studio where Destiny's Child was discovered, actually. So we went there just to see the studio, but a friend of ours was working there. His name is Leopard. Leo Apayad. And then we went to meet Leo. Beautiful studio. He was recording one of the beats, and we watched him work. And I just sent him a message. I said, Leo, I know you have a studio. I need some help. I have a song that I've recorded, but I don't have a budget yet, but I just want to have it properly produced. He said, I can help you. I said, okay. So send it to me. So I sent the stems to him. Wow, my God. Leo did justice to the song. He mixed the song. I sent it to him and said, I don't do mastering. If you need mastering, here are the contacts of people. I've done this as a gift for you. I was like, what, dude? He mixed the song for free. I was like, this is the guy I should budget to pay. I mean, with this kind of heart, what else? And he did a beautiful job on my track. I said, thank you very, very much. So you can see the song was about friendship, and it was just friendship throughout, Yeah. And of course, the video was done by another good friend of mine, Craig Mawak. Sky has done so much. Many people don't know, but I think I owe him more than, I don't know. He has done so much for me, so yeah. It's the first time for me to play it live, guys, so. Bear with the brother. Bear with the brother. Amakukonda zikakhala zili mwino kukusekelela iwe. Amakukonda zikakhala zikuyenda kumwetulila iwe. Bwenzi ukakhala pamavuto. Bwenzi leni udzaliziwa. Bwenzi leni zikakhala zakupinga. stranger has nothing, nothing to gain. Only a friend can betray a friend. A stranger has nothing, nothing to gain.